Welcome. Today we are diving into a complete blueprint for rolling out AI across an enterprise. If you're looking for a clear path from that very first idea all the way to a company-wide implementation, well, this is your roadmap. Let's get right into it.
So a company decides to adopt AI. What's the first impulse for so many? Let's hand this over to the IT department. I mean, it's technology, right? But is that really the whole picture? Is bringing in AI just another item on the IT checklist?
Not even close. And this is the critical thing to understand. This isn't about installing a new piece of software. It's about fundamentally changing the way your company works, how people find information, how processes run, how teams collaborate. That requires a strategic shift, not just a technical upgrade.
To master this transformation, we're going to follow a very clear roadmap. We'll start with the core challenge. Then we'll break the journey down into 3 phases: strategy, implementation, and scaling. And we'll wrap up with a practical plan that can get you started in just 90 days.
We call this an AI transformation because it is so much more than just software. The biggest hurdle isn't the technology itself, it's everything around it. Real success demands a clear strategy from the top, alignment across all departments, and a culture that's actually willing to embrace new ways of working. Without that foundation, even the best technology will fail.
And that is precisely why this blueprint was developed. It acts as a comprehensive roadmap, laying out a structured path through this complex journey. It's designed to guide you step by step, from the initial concept all the way to company-wide scaling.
And this blueprint is incredibly thorough. It's based on 24 clearly structured points. This isn't some high-level overview. It's a detailed, tactical guide that truly covers every single aspect, from the project kickoff to long-term governance.
So, what makes this blueprint so special? First, it's end-to-end, covering the entire project lifecycle. Second, it's specifically designed for AI. It takes into account unique challenges like prompt engineering, the art of communicating effectively with an AI, and complex regulations like the EU AI Act. And finally, it's extremely practical, packed with guiding questions and real-world examples.
Okay, let's dive into Phase 1, Strategy and Foundation. This is where you lay the groundwork for everything that follows. This phase is absolutely crucial because every success you have later on builds on these fundamental decisions. There are 3 critical steps here. First, you need to define a clear and inspiring vision, your North Star. Second, you have to get all the key stakeholders on board, from the executive suite to IT to the legal department. And third, security and data privacy have to be integrated from the very beginning, not bolted on later. And this right here brilliantly illustrates what a strong vision looks like. It's not about the technology, it's about the outcome. Imagine if that was the reality in your company. That's the kind of clear, compelling goal that unites everyone and gives the project a powerful sense of purpose.
With that solid foundation in place, we move into Phase 2, implementation and adoption. This is where strategy becomes reality. It's all about turning plans into practical tools that employees can actually use to make their work better and easier.
The focus here really shifts to practical action. First, you identify high-impact use cases where AI can solve a real problem. Then, you launch a pilot project to test your ideas and score some quick wins. And finally, you empower your teams through effective change management and training so they feel confident and supported.
Here's a perfect example of a quick win from a pilot project. By using AI to support content creation, a marketing team was able to cut their production time by a massive 40% in just 3 months. That kind of measurable success creates momentum and gets the rest of the company excited.
A successful pilot is a fantastic start, but the real value is created through long-term integration. And that brings us to Phase 3, Scaling and Optimization. This is all about taking those early wins and embedding AI so deeply into the company that the benefits become sustainable. For AI to really take hold, you need a continuous improvement cycle. It starts with measuring success against clear KPIs. Then you have to actively communicate those successes to maintain support and enthusiasm. And finally, you foster a culture where people are constantly looking for ways to optimize existing processes and find new use cases. It's not enough to be successful. You have to make that success visible. The blueprint suggests concrete tactics for this, like showcasing wins in all-hands meetings or sharing short demo videos. The goal is to make the value of AI tangible and relatable for everyone in the company.
Now, the full 24-point blueprint is comprehensive, but it can seem a little overwhelming at first glance.
That's why there's also a more focused approach, a 90-day quick start plan designed to deliver an initial, measurable success and build momentum.
This plan breaks the launch into manageable chunks. The first 2 weeks are for the kickoff and defining your goals. The next month is for the technical setup and configuring the pilot project. And the last 6 weeks are for the pilot operation, gathering feedback, and measuring success against your KPIs.
So you really have two clear paths. The full blueprint is your guide for a comprehensive strategic transformation across the entire company. The 90-day plan, on the other hand, is a focused, low-risk entry point. It's the perfect way to prove the value and lay the groundwork for a broader rollout.
Ultimately, this is the most important takeaway. Whether you choose the full blueprint or the 90-day quick start, successfully implementing AI is a strategic journey. It requires careful planning, broad buy-in, and a long-term vision. Just like it says on the slide, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
The path forward is clear, it's structured, and it's achievable. The tools and the roadmap are here, so the only question left is the one that matters most for your company. Your AI journey begins now. Are you ready to take the first step?